Diablo 4 has a few W's today that I actually quite like that we're going to talk about right now. So I was scrolling on YouTube and I actually came across what in my opinion is a rare Diablo 4 W. And I'm going to give this one to them because I actually think it's pretty cool and something that I don't see done very often by other games. And it was done smartly, at least in my opinion. So let me break down actually what I saw, what it means, and how it affects you as a person, perhaps. So if you look at this here, Diablo 4, the leaderboard legends announced. And this is basically a video. We're not going to watch this whole video. We're actually not going to watch any of it. But basically, they hired an artist by the name of Micah Ulrich. And if you Google him, you can see some of his artwork. It actually looks quite good. He's got black and gray with some red style, kind of fits very well for the Diablo 4 theme. They hired him to make some pieces of art because at the moment, what they're doing is earn a top spot in any ladder when a signed, customized print of original artwork. Now, if you actually go and look at the stipulations on how this actually works, obviously the Gauntlet was out fairly soon for Diablo 4. Some people like it. Some people were bored of it. This doesn't change fundamentally any gameplay, but what it does is give you some incentive behind it. So if you actually look at this here, until April 2nd, so from March 19th to April 2nd, this is running for 2 weeks consecutive here, if you secure the absolute top spot of any ladder and are eligible for entry within the official rules. If you open up the official rules, it's just like any giveaway or sponsor thing or whatever. It's just a huge list of legal speak. But if you are eligible, you'll receive a personalized, custom, autographed poster from Micah Ulrich. And again, you can kind of see what the artworks are going to look like. He's making these and they're making prints of these and then signing them off and sending it to you. Now, you might be wondering, okay, well, which of these ladders is actually viable for this? And the answer is any of them. So for the next 2 weeks on Weekly Reset, if you have the high score in any given ladder, you'll be the winner for that week. Your efforts immortalized with an autographed print that proudly displays your BattleNet ID. So your BattleNet ID is going to be on the print as well, which I think is also another cool way of having that done. You sort of get signed into the artwork. And for the solo ladder, there will be one winner for each week per solo class, separated by normal and hardcore. For those that slay in company, there will be 18 total multiplayer winners per week across hardcore and normal. Winner for pairs, 3-player, and 4-player groups will all win a coveted print bearing that achievement. So this is good for duos, trios, and quad players alike. Hardcore and normal, whatever version that you're in with the character you're working on, you can get rewarded for the efforts you have been doing in this. So if you're one of these people that are still doing Diablo 4, you're still doing the Gauntlet, you're placing in the leaderboard, then you have a pretty good shot here at trying to get a top spot in any of the leaderboards to get yourself an autographed piece of art. Now, obviously, not everyone's going to have this. They put this together just so Rob could have 15 million of them in the background. Jokes aside, love you, Rob. Now, there was another W that I noticed also Diablo 4 has, which is that for Season 4, the announced changes, and keep in mind itemization, etc., and we're going to talk about that in just a second. This is available day one. They say, is there any updates you can share? Yeah, it'll be next week. We'll announce the exact day and time. Will all of the changes you've been talking about for months be on day one or Season 4, or will it be like the Gauntlet? It will be day one. This is confirmed by Adam, the community manager here. So all of these itemization changes, etc., are going to be available at the start of Season 4. This isn't like an AOZ or Gauntlet type of moment. So that is good to know. I was going to address one other thing that I noticed on Reddit, which is about the Season 4 itemization changes, since we're talking about day one of Season 4, which is that anyone that's noticing this trend, Diablo content creators got a sneak peek of the itemization changes are under NDA, but it's any notice how every single one of them, Rob, Woody, Rax, DM, etc., all known for who saw it, are saying they don't hold out hope. I actually haven't said this. So just going to point this out. This is getting upvoted. This is like factually just not accurate. In fact, there was a macro below. I know this was calling this out. It's just like not correct also. Yes, we have seen itemization changes a while back. And we are heavily NDA'd. And so I'm not going to say what those itemization changes are because I don't feel like getting sued into the ground. Life's hard enough. I live in Alaska. So I can't talk about what they actually are. But if you actually watch the videos, everyone pretty much said the same thing, which is they like it. At least that's what I said. I watched some of the other and talked to some of the other creators who saw it too. Everyone seems to think it looks pretty decent. What we don't know is whether or not that itemization change is the same one that is going to be hitting the PTR coming Season 4. It's been so long, for all we know, they scrapped it and reworked the project. And I also can't speak for the other people on this list. They can speak for themselves. They're grown adults, but I didn't see anyone really trashing on it. I know when Saw the other creators talking about it. I didn't really see a bunch of people flaming it. I thought most people actually received this pretty well. So this one just seems to me to be like factually not accurate. Maybe there's live stream clips I'm not aware of people trashing on and saying they didn't like it, but I didn't see any of those. And the reason that, I'm going to hit you guys with a shocker here, but the reason that you don't see people making as many Diablo 4 videos right now is because there's not as many Diablo 4 viewers right now. As a content creator, you know what you want? More viewers. You don't really wake up in the morning and think, I feel like less viewers today. So when the game comes out that's like Last Epoch, what are people going to do? You're going to play Last Epoch, one, because it's got drops on Twitch, so that incentivizes people literally to have to go sit there to watch your stream, which translates to you having more viewers. So obviously you're going to do drops there. And then you're going to make guides, etc., for Last Epoch because people are searching for Last Epoch on YouTube. It's not rocket science here. So this whole, the Diablo 4 Season 4 is already doomed before anyone's literally even seen it because content creators are playing Last Epoch. It doesn't really track for reality of what's going on. And I can tell you for myself, for people speaking for me, I thought the itemization rework looked cool. I didn't think it looked like groundbreaking, like the whole world has changed, but I liked it. I was like, oh yeah, that looks good. So in conclusion, leaderboard art's pretty cool W. The changes for Season 4 are coming day 1, which is a W. And the rumors about the reason that we're not playing Diablo 4 is because the Season 4 changes are dog shit. At least for myself. I'll speak for myself. Nah, bro, I'm playing Last Epoch and Path of Exile because I went to play those games. And also, that's what other people are playing right now. And I'm a content creator. If I log into Diablo 4, I will factually have less viewers than if I play any of these other ARPGs right now. Doesn't matter what you think about the game. That's just a fact. And that's a content creator has to take that into account for when you are thinking about your job for the day. So just some transparency behind it. Itemization looked cool. That's what I thought. And also some W's today for Diablo 4. That's about it. See you on the next video.